Alright then, so we are live for a bit of PSGL F2 action around Monaco. This is Simo and I've got Matt in the booth with me. Matt, do you want to say hello for the 10 drivers that we've got racing tonight?
Hey, thank you for having me, Simo. Hello, 10 drivers, and
Yeah.
hello, viewers. Oh, Cherry's already left the session.
Cherry's left the
promising start.
Let's see if he can get back in. But yes, I suppose this way it leaves them some space around the track to have a bit of a drive, but it's a bit of a shame for everyone that the turnout is a bit disappointing. But
It's kind of guaranteed points for everybody.
yeah, make sure you drive 33 or 34 laps will get you the points.
No, it's more than that.
Yeah.
30.
Oh, it's 39.
It's 35 because it's
yeah.
a 39 lap race.
Yeah. We'll see if Cherry can get back in anyway, otherwise we'll have to restart. Anyway, King Mick's the first one out, so he's at least keen to get going.
Put up my tire menus and all that stuff.
Yeah, I suppose I'll probably show that all. What's he got out on? Detail fitted. Ultra soft.
Ultras, I think. Yeah.
Might get an interesting quali session here, because there will be no one starting outside the top 10, so you might have to make your strategy call. But
Oh. Yeah, I guess. I was gonna say they could do a lap and crash on purpose, but then I'll get a penalty for crashing on purpose.
they could do it. I didn't do a lap and then crash accidentally.
Or
I haven't
could do
shared.
what I did, just sit in the pits for 18 minutes.
Yeah, I might have to share my video with you at some point with that one, because it wasn't a proud moment. I just finished my lap, was about to go on a cool down lap, stopped concentrating, hit the curb and flew into the wall at Sandevot, and that was quali over. So.
Speaking of videos, not picking on him or anything, but our admin Nick Pine has a hilarious video on his Twitter, if anyone wants to go look at it, where he flipped the car in practice.
Oh yes, I did see that, and hopefully I'll not be doing that one too soon in qualifying today. But let's just go and try and find my channel and the comments.
Yeah, man, same here. Oh jeez, my thing's still up earlier from when I was playing. Man.
Cherry's got back in anyway, so.
Nice.
Oh, we apparently have a wet race.
Ooh, excuse me. Oh, interesting.
Heavy rain to light rain, so hypersofts in qualifying it is. That ruined that whole thought.
Yeah. And hello, Zexer.
So let's see, how's Kale?
What was I gonna say? Well, here comes Mick to the line. To set a 1097 on the ultras.
That's yeah, safe lap, isn't it? That I'd say.
Yeah.
Who else is on a lap now? Let's have a look. QPR Beast seems to be on one. No, he isn't. Something's not working on my telemetry there.
I believe Verstappen is.
Oh no, he's not. It's just he's not on a lap. It's just it just says he is. How weird. Anyway, let's see what Verstappen's up to.
10-7. 10-3. It said 10-7 in the top corner, but 10-3 on the chart. Oh no, KLC is 10-3. Never mind. Don't mind me.
That one's King Mick. Let's just sort that out. Right, who's doing what? Nick. Let's see what Nick's up to with his Ferrari. Can he roll his Ferrari? No, he cannot. He can in fact go provisional pole.
Hey, it rolled down to the pole. There you go. Actually, while they're doing their little out laps and cool down laps there, I'll read off the point standings here since we have a really tight race after an incident that happened last week.
Yeah.
We have QPR leading the points with 37. Jake attacks in second with 36. Cherry 2 Pi has bumped down to third after being disqualified last week. Now he has 33. And Gamer Paco, with his win last week, moves up in the fourth with 30 points. So 7 points separate the top four. And rounding out the top five is Oogie with 20 points. So tight race at the top. Let's see. QPR is here, Charity's here, Jay's here. Paco isn't. So the top three guys are here to extend, hopefully, their points in their view. And Jay is going with a 9 flats. On the outpost. So he's 2/10 quicker than the hypers.
Oh, I must admit, something's going very weird on my telemetry numbers here. Everyone's all over the place, so we'll just have to rely on the old-fashioned way.
And Lewis is in the wall. I'm sure he'll make a joke about that in the comments.
Oh, someone says we've got a major echo. Which of the two of us is echoing? Or is it both?
Huh.
Oh, yeah. Fish has slight echo on you, Matt, but...
Slight echo on me. I don't know why. Okay, I won't talk then.
Wait a second, I remember what I've done here. That one's for Verstappen, right? I think I've sorted my names out now. One of these days I'll remember how to actually use this computer. Yeah, only the 10 starters, Fish. It's obviously not a popular track. Rafa looks like he's on a good lap anyway. Yes, there he goes into the 108s. Which is where you'd expect some of these guys to be. Yeah, you said it, Fish. There was a couple in the chat saying they couldn't be bothered because it's Monaco, so it's, yeah, to be honest, it's not the attitude you want, is it? But I can let James Hunt alongside me have a rant at that if you feel like it.
Yes, I'll have a rant at this. I suck at the game. I drive on pad. That's every excuse everybody's using. I still finish 8th, 3 laps down. Okay. Get to the track and play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Back to you, Sim. I lowered my volume, so hopefully that helps you.
Yeah. That's the way. Rafa, is he going to pull into the pits? Yes, he is. So Nick's out there on an out lap. I think, is anyone actually on a flying lap? Might be QPR, but no, he's not. He's on a bit of a warm down. So we'll see if we can watch the flying Ferrari. Yeah, just got to make sure you finish, Lewis, third, or at least get it. We say third lap 36. We said you got to finish.
That's the first sector of 35.
Yeah. Let's see what Nick does. Nothing, I wonder if he invalidated that one. Who else is on the lap? No, it's particularly good. I'll have a look what KLC is up to. Just comes through the swimming pool. Hits the wall pretty hard, but looks like he got away with it in terms of damage. Oh, Nick looks like he's had a good first sector though on his next lap, so we'll just pop back down to him. I think Poe may have just gone up into third. Should be able to keep track of this, shouldn't we? There's only 8 of them out there now.
What was that?
Should be able to keep track of where everyone is now, but there's only 8 of them out there.
Sure.
Did it
Just tapped the wall a little bit.
Yeah.
Didn't flip it though.
No. And he is pulling into the pits. Ooh,
You know, Nick, we're going to be disappointed if you don't flip the car in a race, because you do something spectacular not on stream. I mean...
Yep, KLC's taking the short route back to the pits. He goes straight across the Nouvelle chicane.
Yeah, and turn 1 you went up the pit access road thing. Is that a fuel?
Oh yeah, that'll do. Oh, blimey. He's getting a bit close to Rafa, who's going to be annoyed because I'm preparing for a fast lap, so... So I presume he'll get out of the way, but that's not helped Rafa's preparations. See how he does anyway. That's a really bad camera angle looking back down the track. Little clip of the wall into turn 1, but nothing too bad. Yeah, cheers for that fish. It was nice to get back on the podium. It wasn't the cleanest drive, but finished the race a lap down. I think White Fountain was something else last night. So.
Only one lap down? Jeez, I was a lap down after 8 laps.
I was the last of the drivers to get lapped though, but obviously Mr. P got past me on penalties at the end. But I held out as long as I could. Oh, Miss Jacotek's going pole now.
What is it with like the even numbers in this league?
Yeah. They love a good round lap, don't they?
Yes.
Let's see, Rafa feels like he's backed off this one a little bit. Unless he's going for another lap, because... Yeah, 110. That's... Cherries obviously have an internet connection. Let's go down and see what...
another cherry bomb tonight from 10th. Oh! Rafa barely clipped that wall his tire came off.
Oh, I've just moved away from him as well. I've just gone to see what QPR was up to.
I hit the wall full speed on Saturday and I just bounced off the damn thing.
He's clipping the wall as well. That'll... Oh, yeah.
Jake Tex and King Nick are like right on... No, they're both pitting. It's because they're right on the back of each other.
Yeah.
Toward the start of the lap. Was on out loud.
And Lewis gets it up into 4th. So what's Nick up to next? Had a good first sector.
I got an idea for the next invitational for Mr. Venom there.
Oh yeah.
He because he likes to do the specialty events and stuff now. How about you get everybody that's ever raced in PSGL named Lewis or Louis and have them all race against each other?
Are there enough cars on the grid?
Oh, I don't know. Some people have to try the safety car too.
Yeah. Well, Nick's backed out of that one. Looked like he had a good first sector, but
Oh wow.
obviously not fancy
Kelsey's
it.
beating him by 1,000.
Wow. So, do we have any cars on track? Lewis, presumably he's on a lap, so let's go with Poe. He looks like he's on an out lap. Or is he on a flyer? No, it says no laps on his tyres. But anyway, we'll see what he's doing. This must be a flying lap. That'd be very aggressive into the chicane if it wasn't. Oh. Didn't get the car turned in nicely then.
Oh, he's 2/10 down, it says.
Yeah. Goes through it, hits the wall. And very flashy pit entry there.
Yeah.
That looks like Nick's got his car turned around fairly quickly there, so he's going for another outlap. Let's see what Verstappen's going to do. Wow, keeps it in 6th coming into the first corner. Of course, all this will unsettle them ahead of the race because they're all driving on the hypersofts with lots of grip, and then they're going to have to go into a wet setup. Everyone's braking marks are off, so we'll see how they're doing. They said it's full wet, so...
And that's just what F2 needs, is a full wet race.
I think so, yeah.
Cool.
I've always said it's far too clean, and we need something to spice it up. Get some incidents. Verstappen, it's thought they're all hitting the wall pretty hard at the back. They must make the suspension out of something different in this league.
Well, they have to.
It's a fair point. Right, where's Verstappen going to stick this? Because we watched him all lap. And up into 5th.
Nice. Not too far off of 4th.
And just up the road is Nick Pine, who's dropped all the way down to 8th. He's put some good early sectors in from what I've seen. But oh, let's just have a quick look. Jay looks like he's on a fast lap. Or is he? Let's see if it's lying to me. No, Jay does in fact go faster.
Flat also for KLC. So 3 cars within 400ths.
Ooh, then Nick nearly turned in a bit too early then into the chicane. Can he get it in again? Just running wide. Pretty controlled through there though. Can he blast it onto the final straight? Let's see what he can do. He does not improve. He stays 8th, so he's going to have one last go, I guess. Let's see what Verstappen's up to. I think he's had a good one.
Nick's got wing damage, though.
Must have just dropped off, so let's see who's coming round. So Jay's called it for now, so Poe, I think, is going to be the next one to finish a lap. Again, hits the wall at the back. It must be the line. And again.
If you hit it with a wheel, not the wing, that's fair, I guess.
That must be the skill.
9-1.
So Poe. King Mick hits the wall pretty hard. I think he's invalidated anyway, but we'll just watch him go over. Yeah, he's backed off. QPRB goes up to 3rd. Verstappen retires. So that's a good last lap then from Lewis, just to get himself a bit further up the track. So wet conditions in Monaco, you definitely want to be as far up the grid as you can.
Thank you for the experience, Cody.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I think we can run through that grid fairly quickly, can't we?
Yeah.
So it's Jake takes pole. Where's Jay in the championship? Is he's one of the 4 or 5 that
Second,
are
I believe.
Yeah, fighting in it, aren't they? Rafa in the McLaren in 2nd, QPR 3rd. King Mick, who's filling in for one of the 11 drivers, I guess, that aren't racing tonight. 4th, KLC, who's apparently got the world record time in time trial, in 5th. Verstappen 6, Poe 7, Nick 8, and we got Lewis who crashed out and Cherry who didn't set a lap. I wonder if Cherry had a qualifying ban actually, because he went out to load a setup. Yeah, so he went out to load the setup. Yeah, and it is indeed absolutely tipping down.
I say starting the hypers. No guts, no glory.
I would. I think it looks like it's going to dry up pretty quickly, I reckon.
I mean, like Zextra said, it rained for us for 32 laps and the track never got wet, so.
Yeah. I see Jay has put in the chat. He doesn't expect there to be any finishes. We might have an early start. Might have an early end tonight, Matt. You never know.
So we'll call fishing for interview instead of podium people.
Yeah, I think that'd be fair.
Oh, McLaren, not McLaren. That Renault just smacked the wall turn one.
Good start for. Wow, yeah, they're struggling to get it. Yeah, okay, this could be interesting.
Are they all running dry setups? I don't think you were in a party. They were playing FIFA the other night while I was doing the F6 race and I was in a party. I'm like, how do you warm up your tires at Monaco when it's so tight?
Yeah. So let's just see how we go on board with the man in the worst position. Cherry, that's... If you're going to get a quali ban for any race, Monaco's not the one you'd pick.
Well... Wow, that is a bad transition coming from the tunnel out into the rain. Oh, Jesus. I wouldn't say last is the worst position in Monaco. You could laugh at everybody who hits the wall and just pass it.
That's true, you can drive it safe, can't you? Oops, you mean like Cherry just hit the wall then. So anyway, Jay's back in the pack up.
I mean, the tires are going to get cool anyway because of the rain, so it really don't matter if you backs everybody up.
Yeah, and they're meant to operate at fairly low temperatures, these, aren't they? So it tends not to be a problem. Let's see if we can we get a better...
pulls into the spot, and our 10 drivers are ready to go, it looks like.
That is an awful... Oh, there we go. We finally got the proper camera angle. There's your 5 lights. And Nick Pine has jumped the start.
Jesus.
He's given someone else a nudge. That's a terrible start for Nick already. And he can't get any power down. Jay covers him off. So Rafa, Mick and QPR are going to go side by side up the hill. Oh, I'm not feeling good about any of this. Oh, I think they've all managed to get into single file now. Yes, they have.
Oh, Soberan, it's back on Nick.
Yeah, KLC. Oh, yeah, okay, it's getting very close. We thought there'd be action. There certainly is, as everyone tries to find their braking marks, and these guys are fairly aggressive drivers anyway.
Yeah.
Nice car through the hairpin. There's a it's just pushing his way around the Force India, and everyone else has to back up. It's like it's proper rush hour traffic there. And I think Verstappen has managed to hold Lewis behind him. Yeah. Let's just go on board with one of these guys as they come through the tunnel.
Verstappen's car is crab walking for me.
Yeah. Oh, he's gone straight on at the chicane. But he's got away with it. Oh, and Nick's crashed. Nick is out. I'm not sure if he's lost it at the back there. Oh, we got a safety car.
Oh, come on.
That doesn't add anything to anyone, because...
Everybody was still close.
Unless anyone's got any wing damage. In which case, get in and pit it. KLC must have.
KLC has wing damage. Lewis has wing damage.
So it's KLC and Lewis. Cherry's going to go to 7th then.
Surprisingly, the king of wing damage. Oh, Verstappen just slid into the wall.
Oh, he did. And he's broken his wing.
Yeah. At least the safety car will be out of it, so you can change the wing without.
Yeah. His only worry is he might struggle to catch up to the safety car.
Yeah, we had the safety car Saturday, and they restarted when I was a half a lap behind the field. Thanks, Codemasters.
Yeah.
I mean, I was already a lap down anyway, but come on.
So what was turning into a long night for us just got even longer. Good thing we enjoy it so much.
Oh yeah.
Let's see how they do going through the tunnel. I wonder if anyone will do a...
A lot better than racing.
Yeah. I wonder if anyone will do a Montoya and Schumacher in the tunnel. somehow crash into each other under no pressure. You're right, that is horrible coming out of the tunnel, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like the game makes up for it's like, oh, it's supposed to be raining, but it's dry in here, then it's like all the rain comes at once.
So KLC's catching him up. Lewis is going to make the back of the pack. But yeah, so I wonder whether Verstappen will catch up to the pack again. Oh yeah, Lewis got a penalty, so he got given going into the pits. Did he get a speeding? Let's have a quick check.
I was just looking at people's wings when it happened.
Yeah, I saw something pop up. Let's see what he got. Oh no, he's got penalty plus 2 warnings. It doesn't say what the penalty was, but yeah, Verstappen's pitting.
Ooh, he put the inters on. That could be interesting.
Oops. I'm glad I caught that one on stream. I love the pits on this game. So what it did, it had Verstappen at an angle in his pit box, and then it just revved it and spun him in the pit lane, and then it corrected back to where he should have been. So. Oh, he got a penalty for ignoring yellow flags.
I mean,
so he's pulled into the pit.
It's kind of hard to give back the spot to the guy that spun. I mean,
yeah. So as he's pulled in, he's overtaken someone. That's harsh. Oh, that's brave, trying to warm your tyres up. It is nice to see the safety car coming out when it should, because Nick did crash right across the track. And the safety car is... So Verstappen's probably not going to catch them all. And, well, good luck everyone. Start again, all nicely bunched up. And we get to go through turn 1 again, don't we? Let's see if everyone can survive this time. That's Jay, leads them away. Rafa, let's see if anyone struggles getting the power down through that last corner. They're all sliding it, it's like Tokyo Drift out there. So let's see, Jay on the first corner, looks like it's... Yeah, the rolling start's been fairly clean. Oh, wait a minute, we've got full course yellows everywhere.
Inters do not seem to be the tire to be on.
No, is it?
Verstappen's already lost a second and a half.
Is it flashing up yellows all the way around the track to you?
No.
Oh, okay, just must be on my screen.
It did that for us in Spain after the safety cars went away, but it stopped after a couple laps.
So right, there's Jay, Rafa, QPR, King Mick, Poe, Cherry. Keep an eye to whether he'll be fancy the cherry bomb again. KLC Lewis and
Verstappen.
Wow, they're taking it so gently. I've just got on board with Jay and it's... Oh no, Rafa's just hit the wall. It's almost like he's doing the formation lap. He's having to tiptoe round.
I think they're at the point in between of inters and wets because neither tire seems to be gripping.
No, Verstappen's not lost that time, has he? So he might have played a blinder by smashing his wing. Depends if it dries up much more in the next few laps, he'll be looking good.
Yeah, I'm on board with Cherry. It's a good thing that these cars have the flashing red lights behind them because I can't see anybody at certain parts.
Let's go and have a look. Let's see what they can see on board.
We're about to go into the tunnel, so we're going to see nothing when they come out.
Beautiful when they come out, yeah. So nothing. Cars. Revs. Nothing, and then, yeah. Find a break point and hope it works.
Just use the car in front of you.
Ooh, Cherry's struggling to get the power down there. And kind of the J trade at the minute. They're all first to eight. They're covered by less than 5 seconds. So Jay's keeping it calm, finding his marks, or he's just really struggling, one of the two. Where do we think the first big move's going to come from? Oh, there's one in the background, I think. Oh, Lewis and KLC. Yeah. I think Lewis came around Casino and couldn't quite get any power down and just slid, and KLC's just driven past him. It does give you some horrendous onboard cameras.
Yeah, it does. My favorite is one where it looks behind the car, like you want to see what's in front of it.
Yeah. I don't think that was the Frome award. I think we did actually have another penalty earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Lewis says yellow flags can't overtake. So this issue of it, full course yellows everywhere. Yeah, apparently it's happened to Poe as well. So is Nick still around? They may have to postpone this one and do it another day.
That's fine too, because it's not saying anything about yellow flags for me.
Yeah.
But KLC just passed Lewis, so... That transition from wet to dry to wet's gonna get somebody taken out.
Yeah. QPR just hit the wall then. Oh, there you go. I see the King got 2 and Poe's got 1 at the minute. So just like no, that Jay has just extended his lead. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost undriable conditions this anyway. Just watching them going up the hill. I think they're doing a hell of a job to keep it pointing straight. So I guess Roy's going to be going line astern for the whole race then, by the sound of it.
And the only person the whole yellow flag thing benefits is the ref.
Yeah. And Lewis gets a time penalty. So we'll all just sort of follow each other like this, then we'll see who wins on penalties at the end. Cherry with the fastest lap.
I'm actually surprised more people aren't cutting the chicane after the tunnel, just for the fact that, whoa, Sherry passes Poe and runs into Mick, so there's your cherry bomb for the race.
No, Poe's just giving him that one back. Cherry's going to have to reverse out from there. That was... I think that was a bit of no thank you sir, have it back.
I'm sure he's an AI, so you know he's messaging something now.
KLC ignoring
KLC
yellow
ignoring
flag.
yellow flag.
Yeah. So this game, I think this lobby has gone. So we may get that early finish. And yeah, Cherry said it needs cancelling. So that's a shame. We'll see what happens though. We'll try and get some news. Cherry said in the F2 chat, you can't overtake. Well...
He just did and didn't work out.
Yeah, well, one could say the same. Yeah, I think we're all calling it a day. So I guess at some point they'll arrange a restart. Probably with, I imagine the qualifying should count, I guess, but... Eric, is it racing or commentating? No, I'm not sure where Nick is actually, Fish, because Nick retired early, so... Oh, he's back now.
There's Nick.
Hello.
Sorry, I went AWOL.
Yeah, no, that's right. We saw a bit of your crash at the back there.
Yeah, no. But, yeah, so what's happening in the race? Just yellow flags everywhere?
It's yellow flags across the whole track, yeah, no one can overtake, so there's some 5-second penalties for ignoring yellow flags every time someone overtakes.
I've just cancelled the race, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so.
Cancel the race.
Poe.
Yeah, I would do. Cancel it and so arrange
Restart?
it.
Well, the people are saying restart. I'll just see what...
You know, none of them you want to race, so they'd rather just skip the damn thing.
Yeah.
There's another.
Yeah, that's why I think it's getting a bit late, isn't it, for some of the ones for restart, and so we just need to just try it another day or just cancel it entirely.
Yeah. I'd like to try it again, to be honest. Hopefully
Yeah, I
we
would.
can
I think.
bring it back.
Yeah, I think we should do the full calendar.
I completely ruined my qualifying laps.
Yeah.
Absolutely ruined them. I should have been a lot quicker, and then I just I jumped to start as well. So just fucking absolute nightmare for me. I think we cancel it and then I'll speak to Big C and that about what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think that's the right call.
Just a mess, man, innit? Complete mess.
And we came and put it on a Wednesday because Simo got GT and ICOM on
No, exactly. Exactly.
Friday, maybe?
We'll sort something out.
Yeah, we can find a day for it.
If only 10 can turn up on a Friday, then that's just as many we have on a Monday, so...
Yeah. Actually, we did that once in, I think we were in F4. We had to redo a race and we did it on the Thursday. We had a full grid, so.
You know, hopefully I can get something sorted out.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, I'm going to cancel this. Is it still running or is everyone retired?
No, they're still driving around. There's 6 of them sort of lapping at the minute, but yeah, I'd cancel it.
Yeah, it's cancelled. It's officially, you guys heard it here first, officially cancelled, and I'll try and get something soft to drink.
Yeah, that's great.
Right, thanks for that, guys. Catch you later.
Yeah, thanks for that, Nick. Unlucky, but yeah, next time.
I've got another chance now, don't I?
Oh, that's a
full
good...
qualifying, full dry race.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'll see you later.
Yeah, see you later. Right, so there we go. You've all heard the news. Unfortunately, this race has been cancelled thanks to some world-class netcode. What's the hashtag esports ready? Anyway, no, we can't take the mick out of the game too much. Or can we?
Yeah, don't worry, Lewis. That race has been cancelled, sir.
Yeah. No, yeah. No, let's
That was
see.
good teamwork by the Sauber guys.
Ah, we've got a we've got a safety
It's like, let me
car.
help you retire.
And I've got to say, prediction of the race, I think has to go to Jay for saying there would be no finishers, because he's right, there will be no finishers in this race. I'll just have to wrap it up and do it again another night, so... I guess for anyone that wants to watch some F1 action, you can go over to, who is it, Iran's channel, I think it's hosting F1.
Yeah.
Presumably they've not got a big glitch, but other than that, I think I'm going to sign this broadcast off now and we can all get on with the rest of our evenings. So thank you for joining me tonight, Matt, and we shall do it again soon.
Yes, sir.